Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. And I got that great big old window over there backlighting me way too much. Good morning. Now that I've distracted myself and I've forgotten what I was saying, it is 7:07 a.m. on Thursday, the 17th of May. That's right, it's May. Yay! I am not a regular white t-shirt kind of guy. I'm pulling up my shirt now only to show you that this is a Sans Regency shirt. And while that's a, Sans Regency is a chain, this was sent to me by a very kind subscriber some years back. And since I'm wearing two shirts to stay warm because I've lost like half my body weight and I'm tired of being freezing all the time, I'm wearing two shirts now. I'm wearing as my inner shirt all the shirts that people have sent me in the past. So whenever you see me wearing a shirt like this, 99% of the time it is one of the shirts that was sent to me by a kind contributor and subscriber. Thank you very, very much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, just as a really quick aside, I have started talking with somebody on Facebook who was a watcher of my videos. I'm not going to say whether it is a man or a woman, as after all, I have stated, and it is true, I am bi, so it really doesn't matter. But let me just say only this. After many, many years of not even feeling human after the death of my wife and the loss of my teeth and all, it is nice to actually feel desirable. It is very flattering and it's been very pleasant. So thumbs up on that, and that's as far as I'm going to go on that to say what we talk about. So, also, Charvey's drinking. Oh, I'm sorry, Charvey. I'll put you back down so you can drink in just a moment. Here's little Charvey. He is just rubbing the fur off of his face, and because of that, that one eye is kind of gloopy. I don't know what he does. I hope he's not hurting his eyelid. Poor little guy. But he is doing whatever he's doing. And, his eyelid's not hurt. It's just marked. So, he's happy. He's friendly. His eye doesn't appear to be hurt yet. I hope he doesn't hurt it no matter what he's doing. I mean, I really don't know what you're doing, Charv. But here, I'll put you back down, because you were drinking. Here we go, little guy. You go drink again. There we go. They get so confused when they're picked up and then put back down. But earlier, I'm really big on the butt. Earlier, before I swapped the cages out, I had Boogle over here. And she was nose in her bedding and digging around and picking up seeds and stuff. And I put my hand down inside there and I went scrape, 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 so she'd look up so that I could get her attention so I could like pick her up. But then she just looked up, went sniff, 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 realized it was me, so shoved her nose back into the bedding and went right back to what she was doing. She knew I wasn't a threat, therefore she wasn't even going to worry about me. So I was like, oh, how can you reward trust like that by doing something like that and picking them up anyway? No. You have to reward that kind of trust so you continue to get trust. So I let her go. Just let her eat, and I just had that, I'm a happy parent kind of smile on my face. So I kind of hate referring to pet owners as parents and your pets as your children or babies, and I know there's a big thing among pet owners. It's like your parents and they're your fur babies and all that sort of thing. And on the one hand, it's like I can understand it. I feel proud whenever my hamsters have had babies. It's been like I feel like a proud papa. It's like I wasn't even involved. I was just they're there. I'm not involved in the slightest except for being there, but I feel so proud of my little hamsters. And it's like, oh, they're my little babies. No, they're not. So, I can see it both ways, but I don't know. I think it's silly and patronizing and a little bit childish to say they're your fur babies and you're a parent. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, they're my little babies. No matter how old they get, they're always going to be my little babies. And I love my little baby hamsters. Even when they're old, because they'll always be this. I mean, even when they're old, I mean, that's like 2-3 years. That's nothing. So I'm a little worried about my stomach this morning. I realized last week, remember when I said I had taken my meds on an empty stomach and I threw up and was just, I was a mess that whole day because of my stomach. I don't think it was just because of an empty stomach, because I had forgotten until a couple days later that I am also taking, I can't remember where I put the bottle. That's not important though. It's a vitamin D supplement. And last week was the first day I took my vitamin D supplement on an empty stomach with my other meds. Because I've taken my other meds since then on a largely empty stomach and had no problems. But I had taken the vitamin D supplement last week and that destroyed my stomach. So I got to take the vitamin D supplement. But I didn't take my meds on an empty stomach entirely. Instead of actually eating something, ignore the fact that this is, the brand name up there. I'm not advocating brand names or anything like that. It's one of these food supplemental things. It's a shake type supplement. It's got the 9 grams of protein, the 220 calories and all that. It's a liquid, yes, but it's got demi and semi-solids mixed in with it so it's fine and it doesn't coagulate, but it's got little particulates in it. And I'm hoping that all the various little particulates inside of that went in with my food are going, well, with my vitamin D and the other stuff is enough, because I drank 3 of those. Just drank 1 with the food. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry, I can't speak English. But I took 1 with my meds, and then I just drank 2 right afterward to try and make sure there was enough particulates and stuff going in there with the meds. I don't want to puke again. I hate puking. So maybe I'm going to end up puking later on in the day. I don't know. I'm hoping not. So I'm trying to keep a positive mind about all that. I wanted to show off all the things that I've gotten in my mail, but I'm going to have to do a for her. Wow, that was a complete inability to be able to speak any sort of language. I mean, I lost the ability to speak language. I was grunting like a beast there. Not even a beast. Even beasts have their own beast language. My God, I was sub-beast. What was I even talking about? I don't know. I've derailed myself so thoroughly by being horrified at my inability to speak language. Well, I'm going to have an unboxing later on to show what I got in the mail. That's what I was talking about. Yes, indeed. So later on, because I was sent a package by MacLeod, and it's filled with what she was afraid was just junk and garbage, and it was like, gosh, should I even send this? It's just junk. It's awesome. It's awesome. It may be just junk to you, but one person's garbage is another person's treasure, and you think it was junk, and it may have been expensive to send. Thank you so very much for having sent it. You may have thought it was junk. Even just the cup of noodles. The fact that it's a cup of noodles from Japan is enough for me just to go, this is worth it. This is worth it right here. This is going on a shelf. So, one person's junk is another person's treasure. Thank you very, very much. It is awesome. As well, yesterday, we left very, very early. I was worried because I couldn't get hold of the people, but I called them up at like 7:30 because I was going to call them up and leave a message saying, I'm on my way. I'm coming. But there happened to be somebody there, and they quickly looked it up and they said, oh, yes, you're supposed to be here. And I went, good, we're on our way. And so made it there in time, and that was good. It was a harrowing drive through Seattle. Traffic was not good, especially when we hit kind of a traffic jam because of road work. And when we came back, oh my God, it was at a dead standstill on that side. So we made it just in time. But we got there and they said, okay, we're going to check your gallbladder and we're going to check your testicle. I hadn't even thought of my gallbladder. Oh my gosh. And when she said, where does it hurt? And I poked at the spot where it hurt. And she said, okay, okay. And then as she took pictures of my gallbladder with the ultrasound device, I had to roll onto my left side so that she could take pictures from my right side. I had to be on my back so she could take pictures from the top. She was zeroed in on that sore spot each and every time. It's my gallbladder. I am 99.99% certain it is my gallbladder. I may have gallstones. I may have something just, they said a lot of people have gallbladder disease, don't even know it. Perfect. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I mean, if that's my gallbladder, that's wonderful. Oh my God, it used to be horrific. Horrific. If you had to have your gallbladder out, it was major surgery because it's up underneath your ribs. They had to bend you far, far, far and make a big cut all across your side so that they could get in up underneath your ribs to get to your gallbladder. It was a bad surgery. Now it's nothing, literally nothing. They just poke 4 holes in your abdominal wall. Just poke, 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 poke. Pump your abdomen up, puff, 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 puff with a little bit of carbon dioxide. They have these 4 little tools. They push in through the holes. They guide the sticks up to your gallbladder. One of the sticks clamps. One of them cuts, cauterize, drag the gallbladder out, make sure everything's good, pull all the sticks out. They pop 4 little band-aids on the holes and you go home that day. It is amazing. It is a laparoscopic cholecystectomy, or lap chole. Back when I was first becoming a nurse, an LPN, way back in 1989, 1990, they were first starting to do those, and it was really new, and they were amazing. And now it's just routine, boom, boom, boom. So if that's my gallbladder, and I gotta get it treated medically or surgically, it's almost an outpatient thing now. That's awesome if it's just my gallbladder. Way cool. So I'm not worried about that anymore. I'm not worried about cancer or anything. I am 99.9% sure myself it is my gallbladder because she was zeroed in on that the entire time. Now, what's going on down below? Not quite so sure. They're sending the results. The ultrasound doctor was looking at the ultrasound pictures and sending the stuff off to my primary care provider today. So I may get a call, I may get a letter, I don't know. But I'm not so worried anymore. I don't know what's going on down there. And in fact, it was because I got so little sleep at some point while I was laying on my back, and she had this, because it was a she had the ultrasound device and was rooting around down there, and it was hot, nearly hot gel that she was using. I was falling asleep up there just. So half of what was going on, I have no idea, but we'll find out. I got swelling, I got pain, and last night I had a lot of pain down there, and no fun. Hopefully though, that'll be nice and easy to take care of though, medically or surgically. If it's surgical, that's life too. If it's medical, that's awesome. I'm already on meds. Oh well. So all in all, life has not been too terrible. It's just been life. And that's fine. Because I was so tired yesterday, I didn't get to go out for a walk. What am I talking about? I walked to the post office and back. I didn't go out for a second walk. Yeah, I walked to the post office and back. That's how I got the box. That's why it's so weird to me. The way my brain works, when I wake up in the morning, by the time I hit like noon, what was in the morning was yesterday. So my time sense is just a mess when I'm trying to figure out when I did things, because generally in the morning, what I'm doing right now, by the time I hit noon, this is yesterday. So it's fun. I am so sorry. There's bloody pollen in the air. Yay. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is a range of 20 to 25 people because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of my left hand, I still, with my fibro, my brain damage from my alcoholism, my depression, my widower brain, I get lost. If I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're not much good at, other than being arrogant and mispronouncing things, so thumbs up for that. And of course, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment. The fact is you left a comment. Thank you very, very much for that. So calling up my crew. Little Quarter Pounders, thank you very, very much. And Chaos Wolf Hunter Gaming, thank you, greatly appreciated. Arvin Borkar, I sure hope I'm close, thank you, greatly appreciated. Ice Damon, thumbs up and thank you. And greatly, thank you. It is appreciated. Dr. Huge L. Mungus, MD, thank you very, very much. Shinobi, thank you, greatly appreciated. And Lord Sathanis, thank you very, very much. And Vinicius Silva, or if it was true Latin, that would be Vinicius Silva, wouldn't it? But Got Jukes, thank you very, very much. And Clippin' Incorporated. And That Guy, thank you very, very much. Lift Dead Skull, greatly appreciated. Jahabit Dan Sanfries, ooh, thank you very much, and I'm sorry I slaughtered your name. Gindisi, greatly appreciated. Lovecraftian, thumbs up and thank you. Random King 54, greatly appreciated. Monkey Man, thumbs up and thank you. Corrupt Obsidian, thank you very, very much. My Namer, okay, that's a tough one to say though. Brandon Ewan, thumbs up and thank you. Picnic, greatly appreciated. Herman Briones, thank you very, very much. Chris Goldie, thumbs up. AKA Pablo, thank you very, very much. And then last but not least, Seth Winfrey, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. As stated, I have not read the comments. I don't know if they were good comments, bad comments, indifferent comments. Again, just the fact that you left me a comment is what's important. Not a good landscape behind my eyes, but getting a lot better. A lot better. When my wife died, I had already been walking into a deep, dark forest that I started walking into when she first got really sick and they had to do heart surgery on her. I'm walking out of that deep, dark forest now. It's going to take a while to get out, but I'm finally on my way. I hit the center and I'm walking out. And thumbs up and thank each and every one of you for being a part of this journey that brought me back. Well, like I say, I'm not out, but the worst of it is behind me, I feel. Thank you all, each and every one of you, so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And of course, if you could check out my links, I got Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people. Hopefully I've got the actual timing right. Yesterday I got it off, and sorry about that. But hopefully we're right here. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. What am I grabbing? I don't know, grapefruits or oranges or something? Or a handful of marbles in each hand? Or sand? Try to hold a handful of sand and see how long and how much you have when you're done. Very, very little. Oh shucks, I'm gonna try and have a game video, no, reaction video, gonna have a game video, and then hopefully a game video, and hopefully a game video. So, thumbs up on that. So you take care, have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So you take care, and I'll see you later on today with all my other videos.